So the thermostat sits inside the housing like so, and on the bottom they have different designed cores that open up at different temperatures. This one's set to open up at 192 degrees. When the engine gets hot, then those parts will expand, force the spring to open the valve and let water pass through to keep the engine at a specific temperature. I got a helper today. I sure do. I got a helper. I sure do. I got a helper with the Bronco project. Oh, little girl, that is crazy. I would have never thought that that thing would hold a kitty cat's weight. Wow. Callie has lost her mind and started crawling all over the Bronco. Callie, what you doing? Hi, baby girl. All right, we are working on the Bronco, back at it. Today we're changing the thermostat and the housing. Looks like the housing is okay, but I've got a short wrench in here to get to this bottom bolt that Ford so lovingly engineered where you can't get a socket straight into it. So you got to have a short wrench or a right angle wrench attachment for a socket. So this is working for me right now. So got our old trusty Craftsman gasket scraper so that we can clean off all the gunk off the old thermostat housing. You just simply take that thing and scrape all that junk off. Probably opened up. And now we should start to see the temperature going up. Finally getting off the LC, which means she's hot enough to open up the thermostat. The fact that the water level dropped in the radiator spigot is a good sign that the thermostat has opened up and is now flowing water. Near the transfer case on the frame rail, we have tracked down the fuel filter for the 94 Bronco with a 302. I've got my little fuel line remover tab in here, ready to press in there, and we'll press this inward, and hopefully that'll release the springs that hold these fuel lines together and pop that loose. Shade Tree Mechanic 101. After driving the Bronco down the road, we have discovered that it has got a stalling issue, and when it's cold it tends to want to stall out a little bit as well. So I'm going to take this out and see if we can try one size larger and get inside there a little deeper. Alright, now you got your little plastic piece. Can't go too large. Try and add a little bit of pressure against the plastic and separate. Maybe. Well, there she goes, there she goes, there she goes. Alright. Alright. Hopefully, to make this a little easier, I'm going to push this thing out of its bracket. Okay. Now come forward and down, and there we go. Alright. there we go. And that broke free. You can see a little rib right here. There's some springs that come in and lock over that. When you push the plastic piece, it compresses those springs back over that edge, pushes them back, and then allows the fuel lines to come off. We're going to reinstall the fuel line here, the fuel filter. We'll press that thing in. You can see the fuel filter has an arrow on it, which direction to go, but if you couldn't remember which direction it went in from, I guess that's your little reminder. Yeah, you can see that arrow on the filter. You can see the arrow pointing that direction. We'll take the inlet side. That is now connected. And changing a fuel filter is just that easy. There's your freshly installed new fuel filter. Right by the transfer case. I didn't cover it earlier, so this is your Motorcraft fuel filter for the '94 Bronco, FG-872.